Millions of Americans have been holding their breath, waiting for real solutions to fix Social Security, and that moment may finally be here. A powerful new bipartisan reform plan has just been revealed, offering hope for SSI, SSDI, and retirement recipients nationwide. In this video, we break down exactly what this means for your benefits, why urgent action is needed, and how this could shape the future of Social Security for years to come. We're covering all the details like the proposed changes, the potential impact on your benefits, what lawmakers are saying, the looming threat of cuts, and even new developments regarding Social Security income tax. There are also shocking revelations about staffing cuts at the Social Security Administration, and the possibility of a game-changing $500 monthly benefit increase, supported by recent anti-fraud savings in the system. We'll cover it all, clearly, concisely, and thoroughly. So let's start what may be the most critical update of the year for anyone relying on Social Security. After years of uncertainty and political gridlock, we finally have a bipartisan Social Security reform roadmap on the table. Yes, bipartisan, meaning both Democrats and Republicans have come together on this one. And that's a huge deal. According to official data, in 2024, nearly 70 million Americans received Social Security benefits. For roughly 40% of them, those benefits represented their primary or only source of income, lifting over 23 million people out of poverty. But the sad truth is this: without swift legislative action, the Social Security trust funds are projected to face insolvency within the next 8 to 9 years. That's right, within a decade, automatic benefit cuts of up to 30% could be triggered. That's not speculation. That's based on official projections from the Social Security Board of Trustees. Here's where things get even more serious. The chart making its rounds in D.C. shows benefit increases maintaining a steady climb through 2032. 2024, 4.6%. 2025, 4.7%. 2026, 4.9%. 2027 to 2031, gradually rising to 5.1%. But then in 2033, there's a cliff, a drop to 4.2%. That's your red flag. What this means in real terms is that millions of seniors, veterans, disabled Americans, and vulnerable recipients could see their already stretched benefits slashed by up to 30%, just as healthcare costs and inflation continue to rise. If you're already struggling to make ends meet, how would you survive a one-third reduction in your only steady income? Senator Emo recently spoke out at a town hall, and his remarks have sparked national attention. He didn't hold back. He criticized what he calls a deliberate effort to destabilize the Social Security Administration, SSA, pointing out actions like forcing in-person eligibility re-verification, calling recipients fraudsters, firing SSA phone support staff, making it harder to get answers and access payments. Senator Emo compared the uncertainty surrounding benefits to a missed paycheck from an employer. Imagine your employer is one day late. Now multiply that by tens of millions of Americans relying on these checks for housing, food, and medicine. The problems don't end there. Recent reports indicate that up to 7,000 workers could be cut from the Social Security Administration workforce. Think SSA call wait times are bad now? Try 8 to 9 hours on hold just to speak to a human being. People are already reporting outrageous customer service problems, hours-long hold times, only to be told they're dead in the system, delaying payments for weeks or months. If this workforce reduction happens, expect total chaos. And it's not just frustrating. It's dangerous. For low-income seniors, SSDI recipients with medical needs, and veterans dependent on VA and railroad retirement benefits, a delay in payment can be life-threatening. Now here's where things take an unexpected turn. Elon Musk and a team within the so-called DOGE department, an anti-fraud initiative, have reportedly saved billions of dollars by eliminating fraud, waste, and abuse from within the Social Security system. Think about that. Billions recovered from those who were gaming the system. Analysts and lawmakers are now asking the obvious question. If that money was recovered from fraudsters, shouldn't it be reinvested into the people the system was meant to support? There's now a real proposal circulating to increase benefits by $500 per month for every single Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipient. You heard that right. $500 every month. That's life-changing money for millions. Food, rent, prescriptions, all suddenly more manageable. If you believe that this recovered money should go directly to those who need it most, drop a comment below. I support Social Security reform. That small act could help amplify this message and influence real policy change. Another bombshell. Secretary Bessent has hinted that Social Security income tax reform is coming. That's a huge deal. Currently, millions of retirees still pay federal income tax on their Social Security benefits, something many consider to be an unjust double taxation. You worked your whole life, paid into the system, and now you're taxed again just to receive your own money? Well, this could soon change. Donald Trump promised during his campaign to eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits. Yet so far, no concrete action has been taken. Seniors are now asking, was that just another empty political promise? The only way this change happens is through Congress. If lawmakers don't act, the burden of taxation will continue to erode already limited benefits. What's your take? Should Social Security benefits be 100% tax-free? Drop your opinion in the comments. To put all of this in perspective, as of early 2025, more than 74 million Americans now rely on Social Security benefits. That's up from 68.5 million just a couple of years ago. This is more than just a retirement program. It's a critical lifeline. Yet a growing number of retirees are reporting that their actual monthly expenses far exceed their benefits, especially after taxes and inflation. Gas, groceries, rent, insurance, everything costs more, but benefit increases haven't kept up. So here we are, on the edge of reform. A bipartisan plan is on the table. Income tax elimination is under discussion. Benefit cuts are looming. Workforce reductions threaten service levels. And a potential $500 monthly benefit increase is closer than ever, if the fraud savings are redirected fairly. This is your moment to speak out. Like this video. Comment below, I support Social Security reform. Share this information with someone who needs it. And stay tuned, because we'll continue to follow every development on this urgent national issue. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Until then, take care, stay informed, and never stop advocating for what's rightfully yours.